Grand sun rising, y'all, as these mental and spiritual funds, they are rising, baby. And I hope y'all making plenty deposits, withdrawals, and transfer of that energy, But anyway, today I'm just here to say, we have to be conscious of what we do, what we say, the thoughts that we have. We have to be conscious of everything around us. So, like, I always have these friends or these people that I deal with where they don't know what to say out their mouth. They just say anything that they want to say, like blank, 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 just disrespect. And, like, that's one of the main components of a friendship or relationship is respect. And then a lot of people, they get mad when they say something and they can't take it back. They say something and a person gets offended and it changes the relationship, because you just can't say whatever you want to people, right? Like, I just can't call you all types of names and be disrespectful and you still be cool with that. Because, that's kind of showing me, like, how to do. Like, hey, I can cuss you out. I can call you this. I can call you that. And we're still going to be cool later. No, it doesn't really work like that, Me personally, I'm a type of person like, hey, you say something to me disrespectful, like, it's definitely going to change the relationship. It's going to change the friendship or whatever, Mainly, it's not going to be the same. You're not gonna disrespect me because you can't get your way. You're not going to call me random names. You're not going to say negative stuff about me and then figure like, oh, I was mad. You were mad. But even though when you're mad, you're angry, you still have to hold yourself with respect. Even though I'm angry and I'm upset, I'm mad, guess what? I'm still conscious of what I'm saying out my mouth. I'm still conscious of the energy that I'm putting together. I'm still conscious of, hey, it's some real negative stuff up in my head, but let it not come out my mouth. It's some real messed up thoughts in my head, but let it not come out my mouth. So you have to watch y'all energy when y'all talking to people, even the things you do to people, Like, you're not going to backdoor nobody and be like, oh, yeah, we still cool and expect that person to still be cool with you. You can't neglect how a person is feeling. And then when it's time for you to have feelings, that person is just supposed to be open-armed. Now we do have friends like that, but you have to get out of that mind state of, hey, I'm going to accept this person disrespect. It's all right. They was mad. That's not teaching them how to grow. Learn how to grow y'all mind some. Learn how to be conscious of the words we put out. Because words are nothing more than spells. What is it? This spell. You're spelling something. It's a spell. You're putting it, you're casting it, and it's the intentions. So you might have just said something dumb, but it was your intentions behind it. You might have said something that, it wasn't too offensive, but your intentions behind it, That's the whole thing. What are your intentions when you're talking to people? Are you trying to bully people to get your way with your words? Because that's what we have a lot of times too nowadays. When people can't get their way in the conversation or words, they'll try to bully, name call, defame, anything they can do to get the upper hand instead of them being conscious of what we say and what we do. Like, we have to learn how to love ourselves enough not to tolerate the bull stuff. Have to love ourselves enough not to tolerate the negativity, the negative words, or the negative behavior, Like, you always find people like, this is that time of year, y'all. Ooh, it's cuffing season, whatever. It's about to get cold. It's almost October, So people are more so in the house. It's a pandemic. Guess what? Who really wants to be in the house by themselves on a pandemic? But also, I asked myself this question. Who wants to live and be in a relationship and be in a house with a person that's going to walk all over you, talk about you, feel like they're superior to you, controlling, and it's all types of forms of that. I really don't want to get into that, but like, that's our thing, Hey, it's winter time or fall is here when it's come approaching. Hey, are you getting lonely? Are you getting lonely where you're willing to accept the negative people that was around you that you got rid of for the summer and the spring or whatever time period? Because a lot of times the cold comes, the winter comes, people feel lonely, and this is their mind. Oh, it wasn't that bad. That was X amount of time ago. That person changed. That was in the past. Yeah, stuff is in the past, right? But you still have to live in the present. Presently, how would this person treat you? Presently, or what has that person done to heal the reasons they treated you that way? Were you in an abusive relationship? Was your man beating your ass? Was you like, what was going on? Do you love yourself now? X amount of years, months, however, later. Do you love yourself now to not accept the verbal abuse, the physical abuse, the cheating? I don't really get into the cheating because I believe in certain stuff. That's another topic also. But like, do you love yourself? Have you had that time one-on-one to yourself to actually be like, hey, this is where I went wrong at. I don't even need to deal with that. Because that's the whole thing. Like, people dread being alone. People dread that one-on-one time where they have to listen to their real thoughts and their real emotions, But I tell y'all what, I challenge you all to just try to fast. Try to fast from your electronics. Try to fast from the people. And like, see what you do with your time. That's probably what you need to be doing. Whatever you're doing when you're fasting from electronics, people, partying, and things like that. Because, you have to find yourself. To find yourself, you kind of need a little bit of alone time. And that's what people are so scared of, alone time. Where, this person disrespected me, but I don't want to be alone. That's just the wrong mind frame. Is this person disrespected me, and they have to stay where they're at. They person disrespected me, and, certain stuff you can't come back from. Hey, if I shoot you, I could be sorry. But, hey, it's going to be some stuff you're not going to be able to get back. Like the blood that you lost. The time that it took to prepare your wounds, to heal you and all that. That's stuff you won't get back. I can be apologetic about it. But you have to be conscious enough to say, hey, this person had ill intentions. I picked my gun up, I aimed it at you. I put my finger in the trigger hole, I pulled the trigger back, and I shot you. My intentions were to hurt you. So even with words, they load them words up. It's in the chamber. Here's the chamber. They load them words up. Take the safety off. Here it goes. And then they just spit this negativity, this poison, this disrespect. Hey, it's your intentions. You unintentionally said these things. You intentionally, physically did these things to say, forget me, F me, or however you felt. It was just negative intentions behind it. So that's the thing. Ladies, your ex, he was whooping your ass. He was beating on you. Guess what? His intentions. He had no good intentions. Guess what? I'm verbally abusive. If I'm verbally abusive, your man is verbally abusive, your lady is verbally abusive, her intentions are not for you. They're not good intentions, I want to be controlling. I want to tell you what to do. My intentions for you are not good. If I can see your intentions, they're not good, and I deal with it, I'm just showing you how to deal with me. He's just gonna take it. She's just gonna take it. It's all right. So I really want you guys to Focus on yourself. Focus on what you can do. Be able to identify the people that's not for you. Be able to identify the people that blatantly disrespect you. That's one thing. It's about 4 things. Let me say 4 things. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 things, right? 1, 2, 3, whatever. However you want to count to 4, right? So you're going to need some, first of all, to make any type of friendship, relationship, anything work. That's the number 1 thing we need is respect. Do you one respect my choices in life that I make? Do you one respect the things that I like to do? Do you respect my outlook on life? Do you respect my religious background? Do you respect my sexuality? Do you respect all that comes with me? That's the number 1. That is I ain't even gonna say the number 1. That's one of the biggest things that you need to make friendships, relationships, family ships, tribe ships, anything with a ship work, right? 1, respect. Respect me, I respect you. Respect is given, and where's the right? Respect. Trust. Hey, guess what? How much can we accomplish if I can't trust you? Your word is not good. I can't trust your actions or your thoughts or anything. Like, we need trust. Trust. How well do you trust the person next to you with your emotions? How well can you trust the person next to you with your secrets? How well can you trust the person next to you with how you feel, etc., etc.? That's number 2. So respect and trust. Y'all can put this in any order y'all want to. But also communication. We have to communicate about my boundaries. We need healthy communication. But communication goes with the next one. And we're just going to put these 2 together almost, but they're still different. Communication and structure. We have to communicate some type of structure. Hey, when can we talk? When can we chat? When are we going out? What is our time? What are our schedules? Because most people are all adults. Or adulting, practicing adulting. So you have to be able to communicate with your friends, healthy communication with your friends. Not, hey, I want to see you, so I'm going to be passive aggressive about me seeing you, and I'm going to make you feel some type of way. I'm going to make you feel guilty. That's not a good communication. Hey, I want to see you. Hey, I want to see you, but since I can't see you, you know what? I don't even want to talk to you. Bye. I can't get my way with you, so I don't want to talk to you. That's bad communication. So, communication, structure and communication. So you have to structure your communication and communicate your structure. You know what I'm saying? Like, so this is what we need. So we don't really have these 4 things: trust, respect, communication, and structure inside the friendship or relationship. And you need structure because, hey, you might have to work a 9 to 5. I might not. Hey, to structure the relationship well, I don't need you calling me 5, 6 times while I'm at work, etc., while you're busy trying to get stuff done. So that's the structure. The communication is, hey, I might have missed something that we communicated and structured. I might have missed something. Let me have enough respect to communicate to you that, hey, I can't make it today. Let me have enough respect to communicate to you that this is why this is not happening. So, like, this is a whole big part of being respectful. Trusting, like, how much respect do you have for your partner? How much trust do you have in your partner? How much do you communicate with them? And what type of structures do you have set up for y'all to make things work for you? These are just my 4 things, and I just be like, I be wanting to know. But this is how we show people how to treat us. We show them, like, what we're going to accept. Like, are you going to accept the disrespect? How many times are you going to accept the disrespect? Hey, respect can be so many different things. Like, just being respectful in the communication. I'm going to be respectful and let you finish talking before I start my sentence. I'm going to be an active listener respectfully while we communicate. So, like, I don't want to make the video too long, y'all. Look, I love y'all. I want y'all to love yourself. Anybody who love is like, got stipulations behind it. Anybody who love is conditional. It's not real love. And, like, the only real love you're going to get is going to come from the inside. And you'll attract what you are on the inside, baby. So love yourself on the inside and the outside, and everything else will come. You know, respect yourself. Trust yourself. Because let me tell you, we talking about relationships with people. But what about the relationship with yourself? What about the relationship with your higher self, lower self? What about the relationship with you? Do you trust yourself in the process? You need to. Do you respect yourself enough not to be disrespected by somebody else? You should. You know, can you communicate your higher self with your lower self? Can you communicate with yourself and be conscious enough to say, hey, maybe this is not the best idea for me? You know, do you have structure in your life to move you forward day to day? Because that's the best relationship with ourselves on the inside. You know, how do you feel about yourself? But like I said, I can't sit here too long. I want to keep these videos kind of short, not too long. So look, like, subscribe, comment, follow me on Instagram, Jrod the Rod 804. Follow me on Facebook, Jrod Eula Bay. And I love you all. Y'all have a great day.